not Brandy. It's like, no, it's Brandy. But it's been a long time because uh my phone, like when you need your phone to connect your, like, how a lot of accounts you need your phone number, right? And then when you lose that phone number or you don't have it anymore, you have to get another one. Then it messes up you getting into your account. So then I had to make a new account for Haps, right? Because of that phone number. But this is the thing about Haps. You kind of still keep your following because your following really came from your social media in the first place when you hook all your accounts back up. But then you just have to, gain your friends that you had on Haps itself, right? I think that's how that works. Yeah. So I'm back on, well, I guess, under this account. I don't know if the name and stuff is the same. I just wanted to see if I could get back on here. And I'm back. But perhaps I'm just going to let you just put this out here. You need to have other security protocols just in case somebody loses a phone number and they get a new one. Like, how do you expect them to get back on to their account? I'm just saying, just put that out there. Because that's happened with a few of my accounts, my Facebook, not my Facebook, my, what do you call that one? Clubhouse, right? And then, usually if you're most clubhouses, most people on Clubhouse, original, like, people that have been on it for a while, they were invited on, so you got on with an invitation in the first place, right? So now they ask you, like, if you lose your account stuff, they be like, oh, well, just connect with the email that you signed on with. I never signed on with the damn email. I was invited. And then set my account up with my phone number, so there was never no email attached to it. So that's what I'm going through with my Clubhouse. And my Clubhouse, I gained, a really good. It wasn't even really about the following, but it kind of was because of people. Like, I don't even use my clubs over there. I have a few clubs. I only use them with people like are looking to use a club. I don't even. I go over there and support and, like, listen to certain rooms, information that I feel is purposeful to listen to. Like, I really get real information from. So getting that a lot of times people over in Clubhouse look at your profile, to see what you do, if you're creditable, and what you do, and that's how you kind of build your reputation there to, and that's how people, so, or even, like, know who you are to, to because some people troll. And if people have a really good room that they run correctly and professionally, then your profile and your credibility is important. So, yeah, I'm dealing with that, but here I'm back on Haps. What's been going on? What's been going on? Don't mind the look, I'm just like, ah. Okay, let me sit upright. Ow, ow, my kneecap. Oh, I hurt my kneecap. Oh, Lord. Ugh. Oh, shit. All right, I'm back. Hello there, Tony. How you doing today? Long time no see. Well, where have you been? Haven't seen you forever. What's been going on over here in Haps, guys? I hope everybody, y'all been treating each other good, being good to one another, being respectful to one another, being kind. Because it just sucks to go places and then find out that people don't know how to fucking treat one another, grown people on social media. It's like, where can you go where they don't do that shit? I'm serious. When you go on social media, right? And then you go to places where you see people, grown people, being rude to one another, making fun of people's guests. You know what I mean? Making fun of people's impediments. It's despicable. From grown people, And then you have the audacity to try to tell your kids, if you even do. I'm assuming when you act like that, you condone your children to act like it. But it's really sad to see that that's the place a lot of people, the role people take on social media. You can do so much. Like I'm a big user of social audio. Like I put social audio. Like I'm with a lot of different social audios like Lemur, Beams, go down the list, Soundwave, think of it, Lava. Like I'm the app girl, right? So for me, when it comes to social audio, I take it seriously for the simple fact you can do so much with your voice, and you have a stage, a place where you can empower your voice, like your inner mic, to create change of some sort, to put, message, to change the world, to be positive, to you have this opportunity to use your voice to speak, which a lot of people don't have, to speak your truth, to change someone's life, to whatever it may be. You have this opportunity, this platform, and to be so wasteful about it and just to be a troll or just use it so carelessly. It just shows a person's character and and their capabilities, and how they don't take advantage of something that's you have your basic people. Then you just have people that your change makers that that are going to you know uplift and do something positive within this world, and use their energy in a way, their voice in a way that could create change, create like uplift other people that that may be feeling down or whatever it may be, helping other people to use their voice. But then you have people that just come on and just don't, they abuse their own voice, because only people that you're hurting is yourself. You make yourself look like a fool. You will show you that you waste time and you don't even know what you got. So all I'm saying is have intent and purpose when you do something. Do something with purpose, with intentions. When you get online, what's your intentions? Is it to be wasteful, or is it to do, like, what's your intentions? If we put intention and purpose in everything we do, it will have a better effect and a more effect on our lives and others. Very, very true. Because sometimes we just do stuff out of habit, out of boredom and stuff. You just reach for stuff and get on it. When you reach for your phone, what's your intentions? What's your purpose? Right? And if it's to get on here and do nothing and cause chaos, then I tell you this much. Loser. That's all it really comes down to. Like, man, you got a lot of time in here. And and it tells a lot about a person, how they feel about themselves, how you use your time. So basically, are you gonna be one that tears down, or that builds? What's your place in this world? What do you bring to the table? Everybody has a role, even if you don't think so or not. You have a role, but the choice is yours. Which role it is, and whatever role it is, it tells how you feel about yourself. So, message and moral of the story is: come on, guys, let's show our better selves. Humanity needs a new kick in the ass. We've seen so much bad. Let's retract all the way to 2020. Now, everybody, just think. 2021, 2022. Do you remember? So, remember? Now, think about right now. Man, surprised we ain't all got PTSD yet. Shit, we probably do. That being said, you have more control than you even know. since we are energy in this dust that they call, body. There's 60% electricity. So, that being said, if we tapped into that, you see, because when people use their anger, you see how that kind of like spreads, and everybody like that shit really spreads. So therefore, if you can have control of it, you have knowledge of this, which they didn't teach you this shit in school, because who would? That's not what indoctrination does. They teach you about yourself and what your body is made up of, and how this works, and which part does what, and which part, works here and there, because that's how that works, right? Your mind talks to your body. That's why I don't believe a lot of bullshit they got here selling, because I'm like 1+1 is 2. So that would tell me if my brain is telling the leg in so much that quick of a time to walk, because that's your telling when we move and talk and walk, that's our brain shooting all that message, all that quick for movement, right? So if that's the case, I mean, our mind, our brain, and our bodies definitely aren't two separate things. They go together. That means everybody's body isn't telling everybody the same shit, because we don't have all the same parts, right? Not a rocket scientist. You can figure that shit out, right? And if your brain can do that, I wonder what else it could do. Just saying. So get yourself together. Is that a question? But let me scroll. Let me make sure I know the question. Yeah. Some of these viewers, they be tripping. They be like, "You didn't see my question?" I'd be like, oh, "Sorry, gosh." So it gets so crazy sometimes, guys. They do. But nah, for real, for real. I just want to see if I can get back on half. It's a pleasure to be back on here. I really, since everything changed, with the, like the setup, how it used to be like more like a news channel, kind of. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I used to really like that. I liked it. I dug it, right? So when they changed that, I was like, oh, I see what's happening here. Because everybody's social media stuff, like the platforms, was changing. Yeah. Um, for whatever reason, some for the better, but I really like that platform, right? I don't know what's going on now, but hey, just remember, social media. Don't let it do you. You do it. Show love, kindness, empathy. Don't get on here and act stupid. Don't get on here and be spiteful. Like, what does it take for someone to do that? Like, what does that say? Like, what's the point? One, it shows you don't like yourself. Tell me any different. I'll wait. Two, says a lot about an individual. I'll tell you that much. When all you have to do is you can just be a person, show your better self. I mean, the world is effed up enough as it is. At least we sit here and we point fingers and blame others and the system for our issues, but yet we play a role in it too. Which how you carry yourself and the energy you put out there, the way you treat people will play a very significant part in your path. We can all be in the same situation, like we are kind of now in this world. What's going on now, and all of our paths be different. Like have the same situation, and everybody still have a different outcome, right? And it has a lot to do with different energies, how you treat others, right? Your perception, your heart, your intentions. I mean, there's more than three. There's just so many, but your true intentions, right? Yeah. So let me see. I know my son, he's got, that's gonna call it taekwondo. I mean boxing in a minute. Boxing. Box. Let's see what we got here, guys. Anybody got any requests? We can do a few afternoon songs, right? Hmm. Say what now? Say what now? What now? All right. So I'm just gonna just play something, okay? Oh my goodness, I'm seeing myself right now. That's weird. Randy, what you doing? Girl, you crazy. Look, guys, I'm seeing myself on YouTube right now. Wave at yourself. Oh, I'm eating an apple. Okay. All right. All right. What the? All right. All right. Ooh, Telecom Tales. We're definitely gonna have to talk about that soon, guys. I don't know if you know who Telly is. Telly passed away, I think, in 2017. He was the whale at SeaWorld that first came when it was Sea Land. In the last, when they finally start to actually pay attention, because Telly had some keels under his fin, a few, but then by the time we got to Dawn, that's when people start taking a look, and then PETA came along and was able to stop trainers from getting into the water, and then Blackfish really set that shit off. Really, to tell you the truth. When I watched Blackfish, we'll talk about that another time, because I did a whole story when I first started podcasting on it, and then I updated, and then now I'm on it. This year I started working on it again some more, and I put a little more of a personal twist to it, because I wanted to explain why it affected me so much, as far as opening my eyes to how we deal with animals, from down to fish, birds, the littlest reptile, whatever. And you have to put yourself in a mindset of that actual animal, to be honest with you, right? Like, even as human beings, and then the animal, we try to like separate the two, and there's a lot that's in common. And if you wouldn't want it for that animal, then you have to, or for yourself, then it's like, but we're conditioned not to respect the animal. We look at it as meat, it's food, right? Um, Not really much respect there. So we'll talk about that another time. And then there's a whole other part to it. It's called the psychological part of why we thought that shit was cool in the first place. Oh yay, look at it. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at it, it's in a fish tank. What's it? It's supposed to be out there. What's it doing in here? I mean, really start to think how you didn't even see it right in front of you. There's a reason why. But we're not gonna get into that now. And then it might make you realize a lot of things that you've been okay with, that you've been kind of conditioned to think it. Just thought provoking, that's all. Okay, let me see this one here. Let's see if anybody knows any of this here. Like, this is one of my songs. This is from I Am Sue. Are you a podcaster? Yes, I am a podcaster. I do that. It's your new online recording studio. Okay, I gotta plug this up or it's gonna die. Yeah, yeah. I'm all night, last night, triple night, she sends a text. She wanna be next. Come chill, baby. It's a done deal, baby. Come chill, baby. Come chill, baby. Done deal, you know the song? Yeah. You know? Come chill, baby. It's a done deal, baby. Come chill, baby. Come chill, baby. It's a done deal, baby. I gotta see if my kid's ready. Another song. What would y'all have done if I like would have fell forward and just crashed right into? I felt like I saw my life flash before my eyes. Uh, this is called Afternoon Vibes with Brandy J. Okay. Your son. Huh? Okay. Okay, son. Pears are good. Y'all like pears? Pear juice. Do they even sell that? I think I've had some pear juice before, but like in a bottle, like straight like. But these days it wouldn't even be natural. You know what I'm saying? Because they put so much crap and shit. Like I like pineapple juice. How natural is that shit? Not very natural. Sugar in it. Healthy ain't healthy no more. I used to have this perfume that smelled like a pear. You can just imagine. Mm, mm, mm. I enjoyed this pear more than I enjoyed this song. Sorry. I was eating that pear like it was a chicken bone, wasn't it? I don't like chicken like that. All right. Okay. So that was a little music there. Okay. Wait, hold up. Start selling online. I don't think so. So if you're watching from YouTube, please go ahead and follow, like, whatever, if you're on there. Subscribe, and then hop on over to Real Wise TV and do the same thing so that you can be notified when things are on. Because we have a plethora of shows that come on there, like Respective Game, different podcasts, Stuck in My Mind, The Plush Lounge, and then just a lot of different podcasts that we do. On my show, Voices of Courage. I almost forgot my show. And then my other shows, right? So yeah, you should do that. And if you're on here from Facebook, then you should do the same. Um, Twitter, do the same. And like, share, subscribe, and follow. I mean, since if you're here now, you know, might as well. You know how some people can watch without actually watching, and you don't know they're in there. Do you guys do that? Huh? Or have you ever like had people watch your stuff and they don't like it, or they don't even follow or subscribe? But look, check this out. Somebody said one day they was like, "Why should people feel obligated to to subscribe to you. If they don't want to subscribe to you just because they watched your stuff doesn't mean they should subscribe. Maybe you're not that damn interested in subscribing to you. People have to think about it. You got a point. But forget all that. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? If you always talking about support, what's gonna hurt you to support? But I get it. It's no biggie. I'm just saying. I ain't gonna sit here and watch your whole stuff and then just don't. But it's true. People are not obligated to subscribe if they don't want to. That's very true. People, I think, try to guilt people into subscribing sometimes. But shit. And then some people actually do it intentionally. They don't subscribe or follow because some people are petty and they do it on purpose. So it all depends on who you're dealing with. So if it's somebody that's petty, you really wouldn't want them subscribing in the first place. All they did was just show you. They thought they was like playing you, but they just played them. They showed themselves because if they was doing that out of spite, then all they did was do you a favor. You don't want nobody following you like that. See what I'm saying? People aren't that smart. Like for instance, like my one friend on TikTok, he has a book, right? And there was this girl that went out of her way to buy the book to go on TikTok and do a video and cut the book up in pieces. It's like, yo, you do realize you just bought the books, right? So you basically supported. You basically paid him to take his books and come on here and look like a freaking idiot to cut up some books you paid for. So basically, the point is you bought the books. Genius. She paid for the books. So who's the stupid one? It was her, because you actually paid for those books. You waste your own money. But you put money in his pocket. But you was trying to discredit him and disrespect him, and you really just made yourself look as silly and not too bright as we all knew. And he gets paid, you know? Yeah. You can thank your fine education system for that. People just don't think. Just don't think. And then it shows when you try to do something spiteful, what it does. It just slaps you in the ass. Because that's what you get. Yep. But that right there, that right there just took the cake. Like, girl, you paid money for these books. And you just, she was doing stuff. She's like, yeah, cutting shit up that I just paid for, put money in your pockets. You're like, yeah, would you like some more? Yeah, go ahead, get some more, girl. Yeah, and put your card in there. No, okay, great. Send her some more. Cut them, have a blast, have a ball. Okay, do what you like. Cause either way it goes, he's still. If that's what you choose to do with the books, but you paying money for it, so all that matters. Love you, mom. Matter of fact, you can buy my book too if you like it, but it's an ebook. So where you going, honey? You leaving already? Wait, hold on. I can say, hold on. She outside already? Yeah. I want to say hello. I'll be right back. Why are you trying to sneak up out of here? I'm trying to sneak up. I just went outside real quick. My son was getting picked up to go to his boxing tutoring. He does boxing and tutoring every week. You know, I was running. I was running. He goes with well, that picks him up is my they're both twins. They're both in the car. So when I first started working in schools teaching, Miss Malvo, she's the one that I first started working for in the schools back in 2014, 13, 12, I think. I can't remember. Maybe it was 2020, like 2011, 2012, something like that, I think. But yeah. And I originally met her when my son was in preschool before he even went over to that school close next door. And so she has a twin, right? And so it was both of them right now that picked him up. So I've been knowing her that long, but I've worked at other schools since that school, but she's still like in our lives. And then she's also how I ended up meeting Instructor Moore, the ABC Youth Center, Archie Moore, the legendary boxer, getting connected through that. So that's how long I've known all of them. And that's how this program they're doing now, that's through the ABC Youth. They still have it at ABC Youth, but this one in particular is somewhere else. So he's a part of both. But see how that whole connection there is through them. But it was funny because both the twins are like together right now. I remember I didn't used to be able to tell them apart. They're like identical. But yeah, so I'm back. But yeah, so this was like I really just wanted to come on and see if I could get on here again. Like, what was I gonna have to do because of my following I had on the last apps, right? And I was thinking, like, am I gonna be able to get back on here and lose my people or like following all that stuff? And then I realized I still was able to go live and pick it back up again, right? So it's all good. So um, now I can come back and share purposeful content with you. Like, it's okay to hang too. I like to chitter chat. It's all good. Ask questions. Always feel like you can ask questions. Join in on a topic. Come up and talk. Like, this is the thing. I don't know how this works on here, so I couldn't even tell you how to invite somebody up. Right? Let's see. Like, I can't tell on here. You know, like if I get on my computer, maybe it'll be different. But I'm afraid to touch stuff right now. Like, I'm confused right now. Like, what's going on here? Right? So forgive me. This if you see, I don't know if I put this as a test on here. I'll come back on. I'm gonna come back on again today, but I just wanted to see if I can get on here. And I'm gonna use my computer because I think on the computer you can see better, like, and I can see if somebody is even trying to come up or how to invite somebody up because it does look different than a mobile screen, computer screen. So I'll test that out later. So please don't think that I didn't want to. This was a test. I'm very interested to play around with it and see what kind of new stuff they got going on here. All right. So until next time. So later, if you stop back by, I'm actually going to talk a little bit more about telecom. It's not really about Blackfish. You should go check it out if you've never seen it. It's more about what I took from Blackfish into my personal life. Like, it made me look at animals differently. Like, I've always been an animal lover. Like, I've never been down. I don't even like I don't eat much. I don't really deal with a lot of meat. Um, but even down to thinking that it's so cute to have a little birdie in the house. Like, oh, this is my little animal. You're like, oh, why is it in your house? It belongs out there. Type of stuff, right? And I had to look at it that way, as putting myself in that animal's little pause or mindset, thought. And then you start to realize how we, as human beings, think that we're doing something harmless, but we're doing the same thing that we wouldn't want done to us, if that makes sense. So until next time, peace.